The first episode of Gachiakuta, which premiered at Anime Expo and Japan Expo on July 4, 2025 and officially aired on Crunchyroll on July 6, 2025, has generated significant buzz as a dark shonen anime with immense potential. Based on Kei Urana's manga, serialized in Kodansha's weekly shonen magazine since February 2022, the episode introduces a gritty, dystopian world and a compelling protagonist, Rudo, in a visually striking adaptation by Studio Bones. Here's a detailed review and first look based on available information. Gachiakuta Episode 1, titled The Sphere, sets the stage in a floating city divided by stark class disparities. The story follows Rudo, a young boy from the slums inhabited by the tribesfolk, descendants of exiled criminals. The upper class, obsessed with cleanliness and purity, discards anything deemed trash, including people, into a massive dump. Called the Pit or the Abyss, Rudo, who scavenges through waste to find value in discarded items, despises the wasteful elite. The episode establishes his life with his foster father, Regto, and his budding feelings for a girl named Chiwa. However, the plot takes a dramatic turn when Rudo is framed for Regto's murder after encountering a mysterious figure. Branded a criminal, he's cast into the pit, setting up his journey of survival and revenge. The episode excels in laying out the world's harsh social hierarchy and themes of injustice and classism. The opening line, "It's said that when an object is treated with care, a soul will come to inhabit it, so when trash is thrown out, what comes to inhabit it?" sets a philosophical tone, hinting at the unique concept of anima, where objects hold souls, which ties into the series' power system, vital instruments. While the premise, a protagonist wrongfully exiled and seeking vengeance, feels familiar, the episode's execution is praised for its atmospheric world building and emotional weight, though some critics note it leans on shonen tropes like an edgy, rage-filled hero. Studio Bones delivers a visually stunning adaptation that captures the manga's graffiti-inspired punk aesthetic, enhanced by Ando Hideyoshi's designs. The animation is fluid, with a dark, grunge-heavy style that vividly portrays the slum squalor and the pit's chaotic, trash-filled landscape. Early concerns about CGI for the trash beasts were dispelled, as the creatures are well integrated with detailed designs that avoid looking clunky. However, some viewers found the CGI backgrounds and certain cuts underwhelming, describing them as garbage or overly stylized, though others argue the visuals elevate the manga's chaotic energy. The contrast between the pristine upper city and the gritty slums is a visual highlight, reinforcing the class divide. Rudo, voiced by Bryson Bogus in the English dub and Aoi Ichikawa in Japanese, is a standout. His mix of defiance, vulnerability, and rage as he's betrayed and exiled is portrayed with nuance, avoiding the one-dimensional edgy stereotypes some feared. The episode introduces supporting characters like Regto and Chiwa, though they serve as plot catalysts rather than fully fleshed-out figures. Chiwa's quick acceptance of Rudo's guilt sparked debate among fans, with some finding it a weak plot device, while others justify it given her young age and trust in authority. The mysterious figure and the cleaners, a group hinted at in the episode's closing moments, tease deeper intrigue, with Engine voiced by Katsuyuki Konishi making a brief but impactful appearance. The episode tackles heavy themes of classism, discrimination, and rebellion, with Rudo rejecting the labels imposed on him as a tribesfolk and alleged criminal. While some reviews praise its nuanced exploration of these themes, others criticize the overt exposition, arguing it spells out the class divide too explicitly rather than trusting visual storytelling. Comparisons to Fire Force and Soul Eater arise due to Urana's connection to Asushio Kubo, with some calling it a try-hard version of those works, though fans of the manga defend its unique identity. Gachiakuta Episode 1 is a bold, visually striking introduction that hooks viewers with its dark premise and emotional stakes, even if it treads familiar shonen territory. The animation and music are standout elements, and Rudo's journey promises depth as he navigates the pit. While some criticize its reliance on dialogue-heavy exposition and predictable beats, the episode's energy and world-building make it a strong contender for the summer 2025 season's top shonen. Fans of the manga will appreciate its fidelity, while newcomers may need a few episodes to see what sets it apart. Gachiakuta Episode 1 is available on Crunchyroll with subtitles and an English dub, released on July 6, 2025 at 7:30 a.m. PT. It also airs on CBC, TBS, and other Japanese channels, with screenings in 15 countries.